Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Will from the Overwatch YouTube channel, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the best team comps for Season 5 in Overwatch. So without further ado, let's get into the first composition. So the first comp for Season 5 is a good one. So for this you'll need a Lucio, Ana, Zarya, Genji, D.Va and Soldier. You can switch out, say, D.Va for a Winston or Soldier for another DPS, but generally this team's very strong as D.Va is quite meta at the moment. So for the Ana, she needs to be solely healing the tank so she can get her ultimate really quickly, so she can maybe power up a Genji for a Nano Blade, or the Soldier for a Nano Visor. Lucio should be using Speed Boost often, but also healing his Genji and Soldier on the floor. Zarya should be with the D.Va, giving her bubbles when she doesn't have Defense Matrix, and as I said, D.Va's meta at the moment, so she should be eating up the damage. Genji and Soldier are the main damage dealers, and the Ana should power them up, whilst Zarya maybe uses Graviton. With ultimates, you want to be using the D.Va Bomb simply for moving the enemy team away. So this is basically just to create an opening for you and allow to regroup, or you can be using it offensively if maybe there's a Grav. So Zarya, as I said, with the Graviton should be comboing with the Nano Blade, and while Lucio's Sound Barrier is up, with the tanks on low HP. Soldier's ult is kind of a clear off, but you can try to get the Pharahs in the air or the Nippy Tracers that no one else can get. So that is the first comp, and I've been rocking this a few times and it is quite good, so I recommend trying this out. The second composition is a triple tank, double healer and one DPS combo. For this I recommend to have a D.Va, Winston and Zarya as your tanks, Mercy and Lucio as your healers, and Genji or Soldier as your DPS. This is quite similar to the other one, however it functions a bit differently. So the tanks should be at the front absorbing the damage, whilst the Genji, Zarya and Winston take care of the squishies. Mercy's job is to heal Genji and Winston mainly, but D.Va should also be a priority as, again, she's very meta. So Lucio's main function is the speed boost, as this is still very strong and it works well with this twist on dive. So the final composition is a very strong one, and I think this is probably one of the most OP ones on this list. So this features with Zenyatta, Mercy, Genji, Pharah, Winston and Zarya. So you've probably guessed the main idea for this one is to cause problems for the enemy backline with Pharmacy while still coping at the front. So while Winston, Zarya, Genji and Zenyatta are on the ground, the Mercy and Pharah should be flying around causing trouble to people trying to flank or the backline healers on the enemy team. So Zenyatta should have his orb either on Genji or Pharah, and he should stay behind the tanks whilst Genji takes out any stragglers on the enemy team. Winston and Zarya's job are simple. They absorb as much damage, but also deal the same amount of damage towards the enemy front line. So this one is probably my favourite to use, as the Pharmacy is very strong still, and yeah, I'd recommend rocking with this as much as possible in your competitive. So if you did find this video helpful and you could start causing problems with these teams, if that is the case, make sure to drop a like and share with your friends. But for now, I've been Will from the Overwatch YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video.